Welcome back to Ratface44 Reviews. My name is James, and today we have G.I. Joe Classified Series Shipwreck. No first name, no last name, just Shipwreck. So let's get this started! So before we open it up, we're going to take a look at the packaging. I like the packaging, and I like the artwork. Nice digital render of Shipwreck and Polly. This artwork, I wish they had that screaming head with Shipwreck. That would have been awesome with the alternate hair instead of just like alternate hair. As you can see on the top here, these are the accessories. Awesome artwork. I like this painting or artwork. It's very nice. And on the back, you see a Shipwreck. Around 6.3 inches tall. All the accessories. We have the right here. We have the zoom in on his face and Polly. Number 70 in the line. Scan the QR code if you'd like to see his specs. I'm not going to do that. Actually, when I look at it, there is looks like there's a 10-speed in the background. I'm not sure if that's an Easter egg. I know he's on some sort of submarine for sure, with the rockets firing up in the air. Really cool artwork. I'm liking that a lot. So let's get Shipwreck open and take a look. So let's break the seals. One of my most anticipated Joes, classified G.I. Joes. So let's take a look at the accessories from smallest to biggest like we usually do in this channel. So the smallest accessory is this little grapple that probably hooks onto his rope. I was wrong. This is the smallest one. There is his sidearm. Very unique looking. It's hard to tell. It's really, really small. And it has this extended barrel at the top. Very unique looking sidearm. And he has his traditional, I guess this is like a flint and lock. Quote me if I'm wrong in the comment section. Details. It's really nice silver barrel and a black handle and this yellow kind of loop to hook on onto something. And we have his hair, very stylish, all combed back. We'll be putting this on this figure for sure and trying it out. And we have his rope in a yellow type of color. It looks like a winded up rope with a little bit of a knot down at the bottom and a hook. Nice silver detail on the hook. So we'll free Shipwreck and we'll take a look. So let's take a look at the figure. So far, I haven't really messed around. This is the first time. Like I always say, this is my first impressions of this figure, and I'm totally improvising in these videos. I don't write anything down. All I do is take a look at the figure, and whatever pops into my mind, I will do the best I can to explain. So let's do a tightness test. He's not too wiggly, which is great. Good to know. So far so good. Paint apps that I can see are good. So we'll go from top to bottom. So we'll take a look at the style and aesthetics of this figure. So we'll go from top to bottom like we usually do. So right off the bat, there is a white hat on his head. Let me know in the comment section what's that called, a sailor's hat or something. It's very traditional. And it's removable with his hair. Comes off really easily. Nice. He has a really nice brown beard. Really cool. He has a kind of a longish neck. He has some chest hair on his front there. That's pretty cool. And he has this tampo on the side. Looks like the eagle wings and some sort of spear and 3 chevrons. I'm not 100% sure. Let me know what rank that is, if that means anything. He has this nice blue shirt with some nice molding of pockets. He has a tattoo on his forearm. He has a short sleeve shirt, of course, as you can see. Really cool. He has blue eyes. He looks very, very menacing. As we move down here, he has this floating black belt with a holster, and there is a little hook on this pouch. And on this side, you can see there's another little pocket, little pouch, and he has this holster, darker blue jeans as opposed to the lighter blue shirt. And underneath the floating belt on his jeans, you can see there is a kind of a goldish belt buckle underneath. Very cool. As we move down, he has these bell bottoms, which is great. Boot, what do they call it? Boot cut jeans. And he has these black boots underneath his jeans. Very cool. Awesome. So far, I'm liking this figure. Quality is very good. So let's go over the articulation a little bit. Butterfly joints. He has a ball joint and a neck joint, so you get a lot of movement and rotation and attitude, because you need a lot of attitude for Shipwreck for sure. He has a nice ab crunch. It goes that far, all the way back for some reason. Why? Don't need that. Swivel at the shoulder. He has double jointed elbows, of course. Check that out. Drop down hips, of course. You got swivel at the waist. Diaphragm moves around a bit, like there's a ball joint in the torso right here. Drop down hips, like I said. Swivel at the thigh. Double jointed knees. Moves nice and freely. Very good. A little loose. And of course, there's going to be some hindrance with his bell bottoms. No problem with that. He's still getting a lot of motion out of his feet. So far, I'm liking this figure. We'll have a vintage comparison, of course, always in my videos, as long as I have the figure. And I forgot to mention, on the other side, there's another, basically the same tampo on his shoulder here on the right and left, and he has a different type of kind of, looks like a whale or killer whale tattoo. Very cool. And on this one, not really sure. Looks like, it looks like a sailboat. A big sailboat. That's freaking cool. And I forgot to mention, he has this kind of white band on his right arm with black gloves. Very cool. His elbows move nice and freely. Not tight. Just perfect. Awesome. So let's gear this guy up. So before I gear him up, I'm gonna switch out his hair and his hat. I don't know if I'm gonna use his wig here. I like the sailor hat, but that looks cool. I don't know who he looks like. Let me know in the comment section down below who he looks like. Nice detail in the face. Very cool. This is, they're improving their face sculpts for sure, Hasbro. I was a little bit worried at first that his head sculpt would be kind of weird, but he is Shipwreck. He's seen some stuff. So he does have a nice pointy pointy chin and mustache. Got one eyebrow kind of up. Let's take a look at Polly on his wrist here. It looks really good. Nice little yellow highlight here. He has a wicked painted eye. Check that out. Nice type of feather detail. Really cool. Alright, so let's put his traditional flint gun, I'm guessing. And there's this sidearm. Goes in his thigh holster. And we have the grapple. So let's put the grapple in the hook here. That's how it goes. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to take off his head to do this. I'm gonna permanently keep the rope around his chest, so we can put Polly's peg leg in the hole here. So See how that works. Looks pretty good. I like that. So now we have Shipwreck all geared up. Polly's on his shoulders. He's gonna stay like that permanently, so I don't lose any of these wicked accessories. So I got a nice close-up shot of Shipwreck here. He looks mighty awesome. Really cool figure. I'm enjoying this. It's gonna look great with all my other G.I. Joe classified figures. Here we go. Here's G.I. Joe comparison time. Here is my vintage Shipwreck. So here is Polly on his shoulder. I have him stuck there with some sticky tack because, of course, his little feet clip is broken. I know the vintage one would clip onto the arm of Shipwreck. But so now let's do a little bit of a comparison. As you can see, there is a tampo on the side, on his right sleeve. Same kind of white band on his left arm, and the tattoo on his forearm. It's hard to tell what that is, but most likely it's like traditional anchor on his forearm, I am assuming. There is a hook on his side, and color, of course the vintage one is brighter. All the kind of G.I. Joes were a little bit brighter than the classifieds. And the next accessory I have is his flint type of a gun. They are a spitting image of each other. One from 1984, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments section. And they have the same type of hat. That's pretty cool. It's just basically the same figure, just scaled up with greater detail. Very cool. I love this. This is really, really wicked. I'm excited to have this figure. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you want them? I do. So what do you guys think? Do you like the fact that there are doing spitting images of the vintage? I do, and I don't. You know, I have my qualms about it, you know. So if you like my content, please like, comment, and subscribe. Getting dangerously close to 500. If you can go ahead and subscribe, I would really, really appreciate it. And yo, Joe!